Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, so today's Friday. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Alright, so during my quiet time, the Lord just brought me back to this revelation He's been giving me about like how um, we can speak true words without the truth backing it up. Meaning, like, how we can know His heart, how we can know, like, the verbiage or the right words to use or the Christianese, if you will, and we can know like all the right things to say without the actual truth backing it up, without that thing, without the truth, without Jesus actually backing up those true words. And I can say firsthand, like I've actually experienced that, actually being in a few church services where I was where the things that were being spoken, yeah, they were true. They were true. I knew that they were from God, but um, the truth was not backing it up. Like, I just felt in my spirit, I felt something weird was being released into the atmosphere. It was not of God. The words that were being spoken were from God, but what was being released was not of Him. Was not of the kingdom. Was of another kingdom. It was it was false. And I think that comes from just like, you know, our own personal walk, our own personal walk, like our own personal time with Jesus, when we spend our time with Him, really getting filled up, really breaking up all those things that can be hindering us, or those things that are really just bogging us down, so we can walk in that victory and that fullness and that power that He has already given us, and have that truth, that revelation really backing us up, backing up our witness, backing up what we speak, and even me, like, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of like speaking things that are true, that are of the Lord, that um I've experienced with Him, but where I was, like, I wasn't meeting with Him the way I should. I wasn't in the Word. I wasn't in His presence the way I should be. And I think in order to have that perfect witness, in order to be able to speak true words and have that truth back in you, have to have that personal time with God. You have to be in His Word, in His presence, soaking in everything, eating the scroll, and just drinking from that living water and being filled up with that, and not living off of um, previous revelation, of um, previous times with the Lord, not living off of the previous revelation, the previous wisdom, the previous knowledge that He's given you, and allowing Him to give you a new song. It says to sing a new song unto the Lord, and allowing Him to give you a new song, a new word, a new praise, a new revelation. And I guess when you are living off of that old stuff, yes, it's true, but it's not where He wants you now. It's just not where He wants you now. That was something old that needs to be kept where it was. That was great. That's a milestone. That's a remembrance of what He did back then. But He's wanting to do something now. He's wanting to do a new thing. He's wanting to give you a new song. So it's best to stay in His presence, in His Word, in His personal quiet time, because who you are in private comes out in public. So if you are meeting with Him and in His presence, in His Word, and that's going to come out in the public. If you're doing that in the private, that's what's going to come out publicly. If you are not doing that, then what you aren't doing is going to come out in the public. So with that being said, because you are not meeting Him, that there is no truth coming forward. Because you are not in His presence, not in His Word, then there's nothing going to come forth. So you're going to be pulling from older revelation, you'll be pulling from older wisdom, you'll be pulling from those things that are in the past that were great in the past in that season, but they need to stay in that season because he was going to give you something new right now. And I think that's what he's kind of shown me through speaking true words without having the truth back it up. So in order to have true words and the truth to back it up, then you need to allow him to give you that new revelation, that new song, allow him to do that new thing in you. You need to meet with him constantly, consistently, be in his presence and be in his word, so you can be that witness that he's called you to be that true disciple that he's called you to be. So yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain, trying to let out and release. And have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. So until then, love, peace, and hair grease.